Dear ex-best friend, it's been a while. Too long, actually. I'd like to say that I miss you, but most of me knows that you probably don't care one bit. Another portion of me still hopes that you do though. I'd also like to say that I'm sorry. I wish things didn't end the way that they did between us. With everything going on in our lives, the change, the drama, the struggles, and even with the joyous times we were experiencing. There wasn't nearly enough room in either of our hearts for us to forgive each other at that particular point in time. No matter how hard we tried to make amends and repair our damaged relationship. But now, too much time has passed. It's too late because we've grown apart to the point of no return. I'd like to apologize for a number of things. I'm sorry that we both have to answer questions about how we're doing to each other's families and to our old friends that we met through one another. I'm sorry that I now call someone else my best friend. I'm sorry that I held you responsible for a lot of my secrets. I gave you the weight of my world without asking if you wanted to carry it, and I think that's where I went wrong. You left because you couldn't bear the load. You see, there's something about depending on others more than you depend on yourself. When they leave you, they take a part of you with them, which you'll never get back again. I'm sorry that I didn't act like I cared more than I did, because honestly, you were the only thing that kept me from lying in bed 5 minutes longer each day. Knowing I would see your gorgeous face and exuberant laugh made every self-struggle painless. I loved you with every ounce of my being. I'm sorry that I didn't show it. I'm sorry that we aren't still making all the memories we thought we would. I'm sorry that when I find something funny, my stomach jumps because I'm too afraid to laugh, knowing that you won't be laughing with me. I'm sorry for the awkward silences that creep up when one of us says something funny, and we're both contemplating which way to best react. I'm just really sorry. Watching you make memories with someone else hurts, because you were my person, and I guess I thought I was yours too. I was wrong. We had so many plans for the future. We planned our dance dresses together, and now I don't even think you can stand sitting at the same table as me. I don't really blame you. Like I said, I'm sorry for everything that happened that caused us to grow apart rather than closer together. I'm sorry for always annoying you and being weird, for throwing my friendship onto you when you had no intention to catch it. I'm sorry that everything is just weird now. In fact, us not being friends is weird, as is the whole situation that brought us to this supposed destiny. Now that I'm done with apologizing for a few of the million things we did wrong, I'd also like to thank you. I want to thank you for letting me grow so incredibly close to your family and for you guys being my second family when mine forgot about me. I want to thank you for letting me call you my best friend. I want to thank you for making me laugh until I cried nearly every single day since the first time we met. I want to thank you for finally being open and honest with me. Because although not having you around feels like I'm being dropped from the top of the world, the last thing I'd ever want to do is compromise your happiness in return for mine. I want to thank you for the embarrassing photos that now pop up on my timeline which make me smile here and there, because although you've left, the memories never will. Thank you for being such a fun and adventurous friend for such a long time, even though that time wasn't quite long enough for me. We never thought that the rest of the world was capable of tearing us apart the way that it did. Or maybe you knew, but I had no idea. When did our friendship start becoming so one-sided? How was I so oblivious to the fact that the one person I loved the most had fallen out of love with me? I wish I would have known, because maybe I would have saved us, or at least prevented my own heartbreak. Never had I imagined that there would be a day where I would walk across you in the hall and all I feel is emptiness. But that day came, and it hits me every single day how lonely I am without you. You took the best parts of me and left. You drained me of all my happy and carefree thoughts and left me with nothing but a shell. We tried to grow up way too fast and lost each other in the midst of it all. All the new and exciting people and opportunities that came forth made us lose each other. Although realizing that you're no longer in my life felt like 1,000 knives being jabbed into my heart, I finally accepted it. I've given up exchanging small talk with you. I almost feel like a puppy that has been kicked so many times that it now expects rejection. Watching you make new jokes with someone else or sharing the same ones we did doesn't hurt me as much anymore. Seeing you walk into class but not being able to ask how your day was and how you're keeping up is getting easier. Although I don't think I'll ever be able to look at you without feeling like a part of me is missing or I'm slowly being set on fire. Slowly, I'm relearning what it means to be alive, and in order to forget you, I must be ready to be forgotten. It's a two-way thing. They say time heals, but even now I know that's a lie. What people really mean is that eventually you'll get used to the pain, you'll forget what you look like without the scars. So, ex-best friend, it was a hot chocolate friendship. Good for cold months, but maybe not perfect for all the seasons. Still, I thank you for all that you were to me. I'll never forget you. I promise.